All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor and all glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakah Korash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone to rule well and teach well, peace and blessings and safety to the sincere Akim pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, and Shalom to the very few Akwaf that listen and learn. And just wanted to quickly touch on this article that I came across uh, on CBS News, and it's going into the MLB officially recognized Negro League as Major League after 100 years. And what ran across my mind was that Esau Edom. All right, we're not ignorant to the so-called white man whose biblical nationality is the Edomites. We're not ignorant to his devices, man. You know, and I just thought this would be a good lesson to go into how the children of the Edomites, of today would be looking to please the poor. And who's the poor? The Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, which are the biblical Israelites, man. You know, and them now after 100 years recognizing the Negro League, which is a byword. We're not Negroes, all right. Negroes just mean just going into the word black, which we're not black, all right. We are the children of Yahweh Shema Shai, the Israelites, man, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans who were brought over here on cargo slave ships via the Atlantic trade slave, um, Slakia, the Atlantic slave trade, to serve out a punishment for going against Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know, and now that these devils, these Edomites and these other heathen nations, but particularly the Edomites, now that their kingdom is falling, and they're catching hell, they want to seek to please the poor, really, but it's ultimately it's deeper than that. They want to regain the trust of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and first and foremost the so-called blacks here in America, which make up the tribe of Judah, Benjamin and Levi, which are Judah is the head tribe, so they're looking to please them, all right, because every all the tribes follow Judah. They're looking to regain trust amongst you so-called blacks, man. All right, but it's not gonna work because the elect see what you devils are doing. All right, and that's why we're doing lessons and reporting on these things to continue to edify and warn the sheep, man. And with that, let's go ahead and get a little bit of this article. Major League Baseball has officially recognized the Negro Leagues as major league teams 100 years after their creation. All right, and why is it taking 100 years for these devils to recognize the Negro League? Why? Because they're looking to regain the trust of the so-called Negroes here in America, because they're getting ready to push out this vaccine, man. And the trust amongst the Israelites, it's not there as it once was. Because the regular, 9 to 5 working Israelite, Negro, Latino, Native American is starting to question Esau, the so-called white man. All right, so they're gonna throw out their enchantments. They're gonna throw out their different witchcraft articles as these to make it seem as if they're for you Negroes, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. 100 years after their creation, the 7 leagues, which played from 1920 to 1948, will have their stats and records added to the MLB history. All right, and the reason why uh, the Negro League wasn't recognized is because they didn't want the Israelites to take over the MLB, which was predominantly an Edomite sport, man. Why? Because when Jacob gets involved in anything, when the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans get involved in anything, they dominate. All right, they take over because we are the children of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. All of us who love baseball have long known that the Negro Leagues produce many of our game's best players, and that's true. You have Negro Leagues, and it's going to go on to explain, but I just wanted to say this: you have Negro Leagues who have broken MLB records, man, but they weren't recognized. All right, because Esau Edom has a perpetual hatred towards Jacob. That the Negro Leagues produce many of our game's best players, innovations, and triumphs against a backdrop of injustice. Commissioner Robert Manfred said in a statement Wednesday, we are now grateful to count the players of the Negro Leagues where they belong as major leaguers within the official historical record. The goal is to ensure baseball fans and future generations remember the 3,400 players who made up the Negro Leagues. In August, the the league MLB held a league-wide celebration for Negro League's 100th anniversary. You see, so these devils are the elect who have the eyesight can see through the semantics of Esau eating the so-called white man. All right, let's grab a quick scripture. Um, this is Job 20:10, and it reads, "His children shall seek to please the poor." Whose children? The Edomites, man. You know, because these devils, they're starting to catch shame and they're starting to catch hell for their past sins, man. You know how they got this country off the blood, sweat, and tears of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans is starting to become a shame. You know, so they're looking to please the poor. They're looking to so-called make up for all the injustice that was done against the Israelites, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But it's not going to work. You see, because prophecy must be fulfilled. All right, the judgment is already written for you heathens, man. First and foremost, you Edomites, and His hand shall restore their goods. All right, your everything that you devils have taken from the Israelites. All right, the entire earth, the entire planet Earth belongs to the Israelites. So you're gonna restore that, man. You're gonna give it back. We're gonna Salakia. We're first and foremost we're gonna take it back. All right, roughly paraphrasing, the saints shall take the kingdom. All right, the saints are the Israelites. We're gonna take this the kingdom back, the earth back, and rule it in righteousness. All right, and you're gonna bring back everything, all the gold, all the treasures, all the different artifacts that you devils have stole. You're gonna bring it back to the Israelites, man. All right, thus saith the Bible. Salakia. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus, known as Sirach 41:6, and it reads, the inheritance of sinners, children shall perish. All right, all the inheritance that you devils have received because of your forefathers, it's gonna perish, man. All right, and we're approaching that time now. We're approaching that time now where the Lord is he's visiting you Edomites, man. All right, that's why your kingdom is going down. That's why your kingdom is being destroyed. That's why your economy is being destroyed because the Lord is visiting. He's visiting the sinner's children, man, and their prosperity shall have shall have a perpetual reproach. All right, and that's what's starting to happen. You know, these different heathen nations are narrowly looking upon you Edomites for all the wickedness that you have done to them and all the wickedness, all right, that you have done to the planet Earth and the wickedness that you have done to the Israelites, man. and you're becoming a perpetual reproach among these different nations, which is biblical prophecy. You see, your little so-called, acknowledging the Negro League as MLB, all right, is not that's not going to do anything. Which in reality is just making things worse, man. You see, because now people are starting to remember the shit that you have done, the dirt that you have done, man. It's just you're just reopening wounds, man. All right, let's grab the next verse. This is 41 and verse 7, and it reads, "The children will complain of an ungodly father." All right, and that's what you're having all these different Edomites going on YouTube and making rant videos about the evil and wickedness that their forefathers have did. That's going into your complaining of an ungodly father. You see, because these devils know that judgment is around the corner. You know, oh, it wasn't me, it was my forefather. No, it was you devils, man, because there's a thing called reincarnation. You were the same spirits that were doing the wickedness and evil towards the Israelites back then. You're here now. You're doing the same stuff, because they shall be a reproach for His sake. All right, and that's what's taking place. All these different statues being taken down. Christopher Columbus statue being spray painted and knocked down. All these different Edomite icons being destroyed, man. That's the reproach for their forefathers, man. All right, and what's going to be that ultimate reproach is slavery. He that leadeth in roughly paraphrasing, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You reap what you sow, man. The Lord, that's how Yahweh Shema Shai works. All right, He's going to repay you for all the sins and wickedness that you have done. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7, and it reads, "The Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies," and that's why these devils are going to look to please the poor, because they're catching hell now. They're going through financial problems. You got a lot of these Edomites, these devils, homeless men. A lot of them doped out on opioids. You see, the curses are coming upon you devils, man, and you're looking to slither your way out of judgment, but it's not going to work. All these curses upon our enemies, and on them that hate thee. All you heathen nations hate the Israelites, so you're gonna receive curses, which persecuted thee. All you nations have persecuted the children of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, and this is the ultimate judgment for you Edomites. You trying to right the wrongs that you've done in the past is not gonna the Lord is not gonna overlook his judgment upon you. The Lord is not gonna turn the other cheek, man. That's not how Yahweh Shema Shai works. Obadiah 1 and 10, and it reads, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee." All right, and shame is close. It's covering you devils like a blanket, man. All right, that's why a lot of you are turning to suicide. A lot of you Edomites are turning to alcoholism and opioids and all these different drugs, man. It's to suppress the things that are coming down the pipeline, but it's not going to work. And thou shalt be cut off forever. All right, you're going to be cut off forever. You see, and that's going to take place in the kingdom when when you're rounded up. All right, all of you Edomites are rounded up and burnt to a crisp for all the wickedness and evils that you have done on this earth, man. See, you're not all these different semantics that you're trying to play. It's not going to deceive. You're not going to deceive the elect. All right, the elect have the eyesight to see through all your BS, man. And with that, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. Till the next time, Shalom.